And a very warm welcome to Amhara Media Corporation. This is our daily news live from the studio. I'm Gaila Damu. Stay with us. Political figures state the government, political elites and the general public have a shared responsibility to direct Ethiopia into a new era. Brown Workana reports.
Approached by Ethiopian News Agency, Somali Regional State Deputy Chief Administrator Mustafa Mohammed Omar said, the formation of the new government has great significance to those who were spreading false rumors that Ethiopia is falling apart. However, all stakeholders, including the general public, should support the newly formed government to overcome internal and external challenges by focusing on peace, economy, and unity of the people.
በኢኮኖሚውም በሰላሙም በልማቱም በህዝቦች አንድነት ላይም በርትቶ መስራት ነው የሚያስፈልገው.
We need to work hard on the economy, peace, and unity of the people. At the same time, there are many challenges to do this. For example, in some areas, there is war and some internal enemies, jointly with external ones, are threatening us to stop the country's journey. However, if we, the government and the people, come together, we can overcome the challenges.
የህዝቡ እና መንግስት አብሮ መደጋገፍ ወሳኝ ስለሆነ በእነዚህ ጉዳዮች ላይ ሰርቶ ውጤት ለማስመዝገብ ይሰራል ብያምናለሁ እናሸንፋለን የሚል ሐሳብም አለኝ.
እናት ፓርቲ Vice President Seifasillas Ayalo said on his part, the formation of the new government is unique in that it is designed to move Ethiopia together by ignoring extreme political views. He added that the newly formed government is fundamentally different from the previous regimes and has shown this in its participatory approach in the leadership posters. The vice president also stated that he hopes the political parties will contribute to the transformation of the country in an organized manner. It is important that all citizens work together and achieve great success, as a country cannot grow and democratize by a limited contribution of a party or group. To this end, I believe political parties have the responsibility to coordinate efforts and move Ethiopia forward together. Former Speaker of the House of People's Representatives Abdullah Gamada said, even if the current situation in Ethiopia is difficult, there are many signs for optimism. Acknowledging the difficult situation in the northern part of the country, he noted that the past few months have, however, been the time that brought Ethiopians together for peace and unity. He urges citizens to contribute their part to make the government's plan in development, democracy and other sectors a success.
ህዝቡም ልክ እንደምርጫው በምርጫው እንደወጣውና አሁንም ችግሮችን ለመፍታት ያሳየው ባለው አንድነት ከመንግስት ጎን ቆሞ
The people must stand by the government and give it the strong support they have shown during the election, and they are still showing to solve our problems. Above all, we need to put an end to internal strife and move forward.
ህዝብን ከህዝብ የሚያጋጩ የተለያዩ ቁርሾች ተወግደው ታሪካችንን የምናስቀጥልበት ሁኔታ መኖር አለበት.
Abdullah said, noting that Ethiopians are the determinant actors in their country's affairs. The world-renowned Ethiopian athlete Haile Gebrselassie said, the establishment of a new government is a major achievement because this country has been passing through tremendous difficulties to reach this new beginning. He called on Ethiopians to support the government in protecting the country from foreign interference and in bringing about economic development.
Some members of the new House of People's Representatives said they are committed to contribute their share to the effort underway to ensure the prosperity of Ethiopia and the prevalence of sustainable peace in the country. Ababa Brahane tells us more.
In an exclusive interview with Ethiopian News Agency, Chalawata said the democratically elected parliament will play a vital role in creating a prosperous Ethiopia. According to him, the new parliament will help to build peace and consolidate Ethiopian unity. The member of parliament noted that the urgent demands of Ethiopians are related to cost of living and peace. He added they will work hard to alleviate these problems. In this regard, it is important that the parliament works hard to meet the need of the people and bring about fundamental changes. Chala stated, even if Ethiopia has come a long way in nation building, The Member of Parliament said that the country is still facing political polarization to the extent of undermining its integrity. According to him, members of the House of People's Representatives should be in the forefront and struggle for the reaction of an inclusive political culture in Ethiopia. He also emphasized the need for parliamentary diplomacy, as there is a pressure that the country is facing from the West because of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. The other Member of Parliament, Begashaw Teklu, said on his part that the Parliament and its members are expected to vigorously engage in consolidating unity among Ethiopians. We have a lot of things to do during the coming 5 years. We have many internal and external enemies working day and night to obstruct our endeavors in all fronts. But we are strong enough to fight back and reinforce our unity. This internal unity begins in the Parliament, and the House should stand for unity, peace and love. Another House of People's Representatives member, Bayush Tesfaye, stated that Ethiopians are resilient in building a strong Ethiopia. This is manifested by their holding a free and fair election and the forming of a legitimate parliament and government.
Since I'm a part of this new promising parliament member, I will contribute to the consolidation of a strong executive body that solves the economic crisis and lack of peace in the country, which are major priorities for our people.
She hoped that the new parliament will play a key role in ensuring the prosperity of the Ethiopian people through various reforms and the success of the transition to a new chapter.
Foreign Affairs Minister of Djibouti and Foreign Affairs State Minister of Uganda have expressed their commitment to stand by Ethiopia and cement the existing bilateral relations with the country. Bukardi Zaudu has more.
Djibouti Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation Minister Mohamed Ali Yusuf and Uganda Foreign Affairs State Minister John Mulimba, who attended the inauguration ceremony of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, told Ethiopian news agency that their countries are committed to stand alongside Ethiopia and boost relations. Djibouti Minister for Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation Mohamed Ali Yusuf said his country always stands by Ethiopia, whatever the circumstances are in Ethiopia, because the two countries are one, though situated at different places. The minister pointed out that Ethiopia has always been the example of unity, like it's being the source of inspiration for the African Union when it was the Organization of African Unity.
Ethiopia has been the country that has inspired the African Union when it was the Organization of African Unity. Today, all the eyes are focused in Ethiopia because we believe that this role that Ethiopia has been playing in the past will continue. And we know that Ethiopia is passing through challenging times. But at the same time, we also know that the Ethiopian people has enough strength, enough wisdom to overcome those challenges. That's why President Gele has personally attended this inauguration ceremony of the new government. He has delivered a speech to reiterate and underline the fact that Djibouti will always stand by Ethiopia. Whatever the circumstances are in Ethiopia, because we are one in two countries.
Yusuf further said, today all eyes are on Ethiopia because they believe that this role that Ethiopia has been playing in the past will continue. Speaking about the existing strong relationship between the two countries, the minister said Djibouti and Ethiopia have organic relationship. The minister stated that Ethiopia is a landlocked country and Djibouti is a coastal country.
Djibouti and Ethiopia has organic relationship. We believe that our relationship, bilateral relationships and cooperation is different from other countries because we have so many assets together. We have built new infrastructure together. Ethiopia is a landlocked country. Djibouti is a coastal country. We have developed our economy so that Djibouti's infrastructure serves the Ethiopian market. And Ethiopian economy is a locomotive for Djibouti. So I believe that cooperation in the future between Ethiopia and Djibouti will certainly open up to new horizons. And the two governments are working for that. We really believe that we can benefit from each other much more. So we are ready to that. We stand ready for that, and we will continue to work.
Uganda Foreign Affairs Minister of State John Mulimba said on his part, mentioned the fact that his country's historical relation with Ethiopia. The minister stated that they are always with Ethiopians.
And we are proud that Uganda has historical relationship with the Republic of Ethiopia for a long time. We will continue to stand with Ethiopia. We support you. We are happy the Prime Minister has been voted for the second time. Our bilateral relationship between Uganda and Ethiopia are warm and cordial. We look forward to working with the government of the Democratic Republic of Ethiopia in terms of uniting the Horn of Africa for purposes of peace, stability and security. Uganda's commitment is extremely unwavering and we are unstoppable in supporting the cause of the people of Ethiopia. We look forward for a peaceful, amicable and bilateral relationship between Uganda and Ethiopia.
Mulimba added that the commitment of Uganda is unwavering and unstoppable in supporting the Ethiopian people.
Residents of Addis Ababa expressed their hope that the newly formed government in Ethiopia would pave ways to effectively ensure peace and development in the country. Abebe Brani has the details.
It is to be recalled that Ethiopia had conducted general election on the 21st of June with massive voter turnout. International election observers and other pertinent actors have described the election as free, peaceful and democratic. Accordingly, Ethiopia on Monday has officially formed the new government based on the result of the election, and House of People's Representatives elected Abiy Ahmed as Prime Minister of the country. Speaking to Ethiopian news agency, some residents of Addis Ababa expressed their hope that the newly formed government in Ethiopia would undertake effective efforts to ensuring peace and development in the country as it is democratically elected by the people. Adel Kasa said, as the new government is elected democratically, it would be able to bring changes in terms of development, unity and fight against poverty by engaging the general public. According to him, by setting feasible development policies and strategies, the new government is expected to reward Ethiopians by addressing their development demands. Restu Temesgen on his part said that the new government will have ample opportunities now to intensify public mobilization and engage in national dialogue to effectively address the current challenges of the country. Noting some foreign powers are attempting to impose unjust pressure on Ethiopia, he said the government of Ethiopia would be able to repel such influences and ensure national interest by working in collaboration with the people of the country. The other resident, Abai Teklai, on his part said that the government must exploit the public support to ensuring economic development of the country with a view to resist foreign pressures. The residents have also urged all Ethiopians to stand with the newly established government in its effort to realizing sustainable peace and prosperity.
You're watching Amhara Media Corporation, Amhara TV News, and now let's take a look at the foreign exchange rate in Karat rate. That's all we have for now. I am Gaila Damu. Many thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a nice time.